It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Aldi. It's part of their anti-establishment range, which began life as a Brewdog clone, hence why I'm calling it a fake or a rip-off Brewdog box of beer. This is their backup session IPA, coming in at 4.3% ABV. India Pale Ale Beer, described on the back. To be honest with you, and I'd like your comments on this, if this was to be a Brewdog clone, I've been scratching my head thinking, yeah, what beer would it be? What beer would it be? They've got a Hazy Jane clone. They've got a Punk IPA clone. I always open them boxes wrong. They're meant to be fridge boxes. You open them properly and you can just get a beer out the fridge. I'm just like, rip the damn thing open. Oh. Not sure if Home Bargains are going to be pretty pleased with that. Home Bargains recently brought out an Aussie Pale Ale in a can, a 440ml can, with that exact same kangaroo on it. Tell me I'm going mad. Tell me I'm going insane. But if you watch my video of the Home Bargains Aussie Pale Ale, that's the same can. Which, now this is interesting, isn't it? Because that would suggest that they're using the same AI to make the can of beer. Ooh. That's interesting. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Beer in the glass. Oh, it's my doorbell. It was my doorbell. And there's a package of beer there. There we go. I was in the middle of pouring a beer, wasn't I? In fact, this would be the most coincidental thing ever. I think I know what that is. Let me show you this beer first. I brought a knife so we can open it together. One finger whitehead, good levels of carbonation. Straw coloured beer. Incidentally, the beers were £4.50 for 4 cans, so that's about £1.10. £1.10 a can. Oh my goodness me. It's all going on, yeah. It's all going on. My apologies, the cat wanted to come in. Bit of a bloody mayhem video this, isn't it? But should we carry on? Shall we carry on anyway? £4.50 for 4 cans would mean it's about £1.10, £1.12, £1.12 a can, £1.13 a can. Right, take a breather. Whew. I don't like being interrupted with my beer reviews. Don't mind the doorbell. Animals scratching on a door. No, it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm not like an anti-animal. You know. It's just. Yeah. One finger whitehead. Small carbonation, straw coloured beer. Let's get the aroma. It smells okay. The aroma's okay. It's a little bit zesty. it's definitely kind of session IPA territory where this could be more about the malt than the actual hops in the beer. But to be fair to the beer, it does have that sessionable aroma. The aroma is of something light, something quite airy, something quite drinkable. I'm back in the groove now. Cheers. Oh, regional beer. Oh. I don't know. It actually tastes like Brewdog water, and with it tasting a bit like Brewdog water, it's either Brewdog water or Brewdog yeast. I think this is a Brewdog beer actually. Yeah, I'm gonna say that beer has actually been brewed by Brewdog. It has that weird, that weird Brewdog taste. It's undeniably Brewdog. The reason why my reaction was initially, it's regional beer, is because I tasted it before. And you only know that when you've tasted it before. When you've tasted a beer that is undeniably from another brewery, from something like, I was about to say Carlsberg Marston's, but no, I'm going to say Brewdog. It has that kind of Brewdog, definite Brewdog water about it. Yeah. Do I like it? Do I like it? It wasn't even in the beer aisle. It was in the middle of Aldi. It was not really advertised very much. It was kind of just stuffed in a basket. I don't even think there was I think there might have been because of course the price, but I would have had the price off the receipt. I'm not even sure if it had a ticket on that. I think it was just thrown in. There was a few boxes left of it, and I'm just wondering if they wanted to do something quite special with this, and then they actually realised, they tasted it and thought, it's not that great. It's a little citrusy, it's a little zesty. There's a little bit of bitterness on the back end. It's a bit peppery, it's a bit spicy, it's a bit sweet. It's just the fundamental thing is the fact that I can work out it's a Brewdog beer. It has that Brewdog taste, that Brewdog water, whether it's the yeast that they use or I think it's definitely the water, because they moved from their small microbrewery probably 10 years ago now to their new sparkling, 10-year-old new, but their lovely new brewery. And immediately the beers changed. The beers had this sort of like Brewdog, it must be the local water source. I just don't like it. I just don't like that sort of Brewdoggy taste. Sounds really amateur of me, doesn't it? Just to say a Brewdoggy taste. But if I was to be given a beer from Marston's Brewery that had Burton water, I would say the same thing. That's from Marston's. That's from Marston's. They may say, every now and again, they do say where this is coming from. Specially produced for Aldi stores, and they just give the Aldi address, so they're not telling you where this is brewed. But I'm gonna say it's Brewdog. I'll rate it and then I'll open the box. I think coincidentally this package is from Aldi as well. I'll I'll tell you a story about this in a moment. Because nobody's looking. I'll tell you, nobody's looking because I did this. I had this same thing last year. Nobody's looking. Rating for this, I don't think you'll see this around a long time. This backup session IPA from Aldi. I think it's a really quite bland. There's no off flavours. It doesn't make me want to chuck it down the sink. It's just quite bland. Just quite a bland beer. So for that reason, I'm going to say 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for the backup session IPA from Aldi. Right, box. Box. Yes. Oh. It's definitely from Aldi, look, because it's got a big Aldi bow on it. That's quite nice. Right. Mulligans. So, Mulligans Stout. Love from Aldi on the back. Mulligans can. Isn't that the most coincidental thing ever? Ooh. The coincidental thing about this Mulligan's hat that fits, a Mulligan's t-shirt, woohoo, and what looks like a Mulligan's glass. But honestly, there's no stage here. I'm on my own. My wife's in work. I'm reviewing an Aldi beer and the door knocks and it's a package from Aldi that happens once a year. You guys might have remembered. Oh, is it just a plain pint glass? What's the point in that? Ah, no, it does. It does have Mulligan's written on it. Mulligan's. Right. What else have we got? Wait a minute. Oh, it's another beer. So 2 beers. Some of you might be asking, some of you might be like, hang on, haven't you already done the Mulligan Stout? Well, yes I have. Yes I have. And this is a bit of a strange one. Of course, I've mentioned on the channel a number of times that I live cats playing in a box now. Through the box down there, cats playing in the box. It's really off-putting. I love the cats, I really do. I love the cats, I really do. Most of you know I live in the region of South Wales. I probably mentioned before now where I shop. Aldi. So there's only 2 shops that I could shop in Cardiff. And that would be Cardiff Bay or Culverhouse Cross. 2 months ago, Aldi, Mulligan's drop their stout in the Cardiff store of cats playing in the box of Aldi in Cardiff, of the Mulligan Stout. So I pick it up, buy it, thinking, oh, this is this has been a national launch and rollout all over the UK. But it turns out it hasn't. Turns out it's just in certain areas. So I reviewed this beer. It's like of course, it's a Guinness alternative. Guinness alternative beer that kicks the backside out of Guinness. And maybe somebody's watched the review and gone, oh yeah, he likes it. Now I'm not saying that the decision was to roll out this beer all over the UK because I liked the beer, but maybe it helped. Maybe it helped a little bit. And now this beer has just been launched. This is the big launch. This is the reason why I have a t-shirt and cans and a hat, is because Mulligan's has been launched all over the UK. My message here is quite simple. Go out and try the Mulligan's in Aldi. It's probably the best can of fake Guinness, if you like, stout, that you're going to get from a British supermarket, and it's cheaper. It's cheaper than Guinness per can. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.